We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Thunder and the Avalanche. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Terrence Hill gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Brian Cannon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ballgame. His first home run of the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Striding into the box, Saul Worthing. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hill has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Mike Hayes. High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The left fielder, A.J.
So striding in, A.J. Valido, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hal Hale would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. The Thunder are out in front, 1-0. Travis Blondie, a right-hander from Kansas, who will be on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping in, DJ Fader. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, DJ Fader.
Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Yeah, as you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Not shortstop,
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Martin McAtee. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they gave up in the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, the base hit.
the first baseman, Dallas Phillips.
Into the box, Dallas Phillips, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now a throw over to first. back in standing. The 2-1 home.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Manny Minton. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 delivery. And 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A 1-2 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now in the box, WILLY BENAVIDES. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. McAtee is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 1 inning in the books here, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Hal Hale. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hale.
Here comes the first pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That is it. The third baseman, Scott Jordan.
So striding forward now, Scott Jordan. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting 7, the first baseman, PHILLIP.
Now at the plate, Royce Phillips. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in, CORY ESPARZA. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Rolando Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. No offer at that point. It's a cold strike.
0-1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, BOWEN.
Coming to the plate now, PHILLIP BOWEN. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. It's coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 3-0 now. The number 8 hitter here waits on deck. A 3-0. He loses him on ball 4. Now batting, Robbie Efting. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Terrence.
So here now's the pitcher, Terrence Hill, runner in scoring position with Sir John. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Into the box, Travis Blondie, 9-1-2 due up. First delivery to him on the way. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Rodriguez is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Charles Worthing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Saul Worthing. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder DJ Fader. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Nope, outside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So digging in now, Martin McAtee. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Fouled away. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Dallas Phillips. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in, Manny Minton earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, that's it.
One out and a runner on second base. Two and 0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-0 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, WILLY. BENAVIDES.
Standing in, WILLY BENAVIDES. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right. ESPARZA is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. The Avalanche are out in front here, 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mike Hayes.
The catcher, Mike Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. That's outside.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Three and 1 now.
3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So coming to the plate, A.J. Valido. First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it is. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box now, Hal Hale, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in to try it again, Scott Jordan, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Jordan brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Count even now at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2. So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Royce Phillips. From the stretch. He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's out. Count is 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He set the payoff pitch. Nope. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in, CORY ESPARZA. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping into the box, Rolando Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count at 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate now, PHILLIP BOWEN. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
Nope. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Hefty. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit fouled over to the right side. The Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Terrence Hill, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. The 0-1.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here's the 1-2, and a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Travis Blondie. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And there's out number 1.
Now batter, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Ready once again, Brian Cannon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now to the plate, Saul Worthing. First pitch coming, here it is.
At the ball.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go DJ Fader.
The left fielder, DJ Fader.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Martin McAtee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Has a look, now the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Complete now, Dallas Phillips. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Ball 2. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. ESPARZA is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. A.J. Pulido will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pulido. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two.
1-2.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Al Hale, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the play.
Scott Jordan comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First and second now, 1 man out. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, PHILLIP.
Digging in once again, Royce Phillips. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. Lifted in the air to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ryan Greenberg will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Greenberg.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Manny Minton.
Manny Minton.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, WILLY. BENAVIDES.
Stepping up to the plate, WILLY BENAVIDES. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Stepping into the box, Rolando Rodriguez. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, CORY ESPARZA.
CORY ESPARZA.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
That misses, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he fouls this one off. good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something good.
Randall Mad Dog will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Mad Dog.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Now 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Brian Cannon, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off the right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch, and we are tied 2-2. Sandy Nixon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Nixon.
Stepping up now, Philip Bowen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Philip Bowen.
He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Nixon, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
Called strike 2. Swing swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Robbie Hefting, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Rod Prinzel will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This one's down to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Ian Kate has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Saul Worthing. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
At the plate, Mike Hayes. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a 2-run lead. At the plate now, A.J. Pulido. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stan Miles is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. So now to the plate, Hal Hale, as he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. Efton backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box now, Scott Jordan, as he'll take a look at ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
In the air out to left. Fader is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
The first baseman, number 25.
Into the box now, Royce Phillips. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Thunder lead it 5-2.
For Pluto, the left fielder, EJ.
Chip Fay is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chip Fay.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop,
In now, Martin McAtee. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dallas Phillips. First pitch of the at-bat. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Off the the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tim Pippinger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now, CORY ESPARZA. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here it comes.
Ball 1. The count 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
John O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
John O'Neill.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs and 14 driven in. He falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Brian Cannon will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding forward now, Saul with him, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the stretch. And this is popped up near second base. Efte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. James Ray takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Leading off the inning, Willie Benavides, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
That one's in there, 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The catcher, number 55, BOWEN.
Into the box now, Philip Bowen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up in battle, put something in play.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Stepping in now, Robbie Efting, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Thunder have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Thunder came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sandy Nixon claims the win out of the pen, his first. James Ray wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the 66ers and the Blazers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan English will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first Major League start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Settling in now, Monty Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Monty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And now pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Got it,
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dizzy is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Now at the plate, Scott Franchise. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. To third, right to him. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
At the plate, Richardson has come up in big spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, not only is he driving runs in, he's also scoring a boatload. In fact, he leads the league in that category.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Ruben leads off second with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Mad Dog Jackson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. A ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One and 2. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Johnny Slinger. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here it comes. To short. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, Mike Hawk, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Richardson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now to the plate, Evan Nesbitt, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Bryant Hill waits on deck. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 9.
Into the box now, Bryant Hill. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Popped him up. Jackson moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch. Of the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it, so that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. The 66ers on top 2-0. Julius McCray is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Your attention. Please. Now playing.
Here comes the first pitch.
Julius.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez, and he fouls this one off. Comes into his first at-bat at 283 with 19 homers and 51 runs batted in. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Trent Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Ready now, Monty Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Smith absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Standing in now, McGee. A pitch out. The throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Dero, you have this internal clock as a pitcher. You make a pitch, and you know that this guy in the batter's box can flee down the line, and you're thinking right off the get-go, this has a shot to be an infield single.
Yeah, this guy's super quick.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it will be the catcher, Nathan Bird.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Again, another foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jordan English, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Howard Urban. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Scott Franchise.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
In now, Johnny Slinger. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Julius McCray stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Slinger ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Evan Nesbitt hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Softly hit to short. He's right there. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Orlando Schultz. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dan Washington answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Trent Smith trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Monty Smith. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. 4 runs here in this half inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Uranus leads it 6-0. Now at the plate, Richard Richardson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Jackson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Jackson has been having him. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 19th home run for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, Colt Snow. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Now back, the left fielder.
Digging in, Nori Dizzy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Antonio Nunez.
To the plate now, Antonio Nunez. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4.
Riding in once again, Lucius Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Uranus is out in front here, 6-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, McGee.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Johnny Slinger. Oh, forget about this one. Bowie gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Standing in now, Julius McCray, as it's grounded sharply to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dizzy will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryant Hill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he popped him up. Jackson in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Orlando Schultz. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Uranus. Coming to the plate now, Nathan Bird. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8.
So stepping in, Howard Rubin. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready on 0-2.
Ball 1.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath after spitting on that changeup.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Charles Erickson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Orlando Schultz. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Trent Smith. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Reined in. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Standing in, Monty Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Number 3.
Striding into the box, McGee. First delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Franchise.
At the plate, Scott Franchise as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colt Snow. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Popped him up. Schultz is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nori Dizzy. Here comes the first pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. We're back. Now in the box, Johnny Slinger. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Slinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dizzy is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, Julius McCray. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
So now to the plate, Evan Nesbitt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Number 9.
So striding in, Bryant Hill. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Urban is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Antonio Nunez. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's the first out.
The batter,
now at the plate, Lucius Rojas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
First delivery to him on the way. Nathan Bird is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now. With 2 aways, they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Storm Rollins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Out in front of it, strike 1. To step in here at 275. 3 homers, 9 driven in. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Tiny Burt trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is pulled into right. Franchise is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mark Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Orlando Schultz.
Orlando.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson is right there, one down. Ben Kohler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Big hitting. Ben Kohler.
A ball and no strikes. 281 the average entering play. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
In now, Monty Smith runs up and gets this one down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. At the plate now, McGee. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. Nunez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in, Scott Franchise. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Well, you can't go from first to third much faster than that. And Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Into the box, Johnny Slinger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Good action to the cutter, but he lays off, and the count goes to 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks. throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
To the plate now, Julius McCray. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Jackson is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The 66ers are out in front 12-3. Dustin Woodard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Woodard.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Richardson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mad Dog Jackson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the pitch. Colt Snow stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
This is pulled into right. Franchise will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now batting, Evan Nesbitt. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The first baseman, Evan Nesbitt.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back, number 9.
Into the box, Bryant Hill. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
The catcher, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Schultz. First pitch coming, here it is.
No ball.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. So
Leading off for Portland, not shortstop, Antonio Nugent.
Drew Barnes enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Drew Ball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Count now a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now. That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that's in there, base hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Jake Madison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shot to third, and he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third, and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Howard Urban comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. 2-1 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, one to stay.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Richard Richardson becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Mad Dog Jackson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fouled off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the 66ers have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. Uranus scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Trent Smith wins his 3rd of the season. Jordan English permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17